Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday. We'll start in just a couple of minutes, 2 minutes to be exact. So we are going to be using a chair today. So if you want to have a chair handy that you can grab, that'd be great. And we'll get started in just a moment. Okay, I think we can get started. As I mentioned, we are going to be using a chair today, so make sure you have one handy. And let's begin. So starting with your feet, hip width apart. Let's just kind of roll forward and back on your feet. Really feeling the ground in your feet, just rocking forward and back. And then just settling the feet down into the floor, the carpet, or wherever you are, making sure all four corners of your feet are nicely pressed in and giving you a nice stable base. We're going to stand up tall, so lengthen the spine, lengthen your neck, so your head is reaching up towards the top of the ceiling, the roof, wherever you are. And then let's just roll our shoulders back and down, and let your shoulder blades just melt down your back. We're going to bring the palms forward with our hands at our sides and gently close your eyes. And let's just begin by breathing in and out. Not trying to change your breath, just feeling your breath coming in and out of your nose. Noticing your chest rising and falling. And bringing your awareness into whatever space you're in today. And you may hear sounds around you depending on where you are today. If you're out in the plant, you may hear some sounds that are manufacturing, and if you're at home, you may have kids running around, or you may be outside doing this and listening to birds and maybe other activities going on in your neighborhood. Notice all of those sounds around you. Acknowledge those sounds and just let them go and come back to your breath. Just breathing in and out. And thanking yourself for taking this time today for you to center yourself, a beautiful way to start your day. And on the next inhale, let's take about 5 seconds to breathe in. So counting in, breathe into your belly, breathe into your chest, filling everything up. Open your mouth and let it out. And one more time, nice big deep breath in. Fill the chest, fill the belly. Open the mouth and nice audible sigh out. And then just return back to your regular breath. And on the next inhale, let's raise our arms above our head, bringing the palms together. Exhaling, hands down to heart center. Once again, nice big inhale, raising the arms up and exhaling to heart center. Again, inhaling, we're connecting breath to motion now, and exhale, heart center. We're also warming up our shoulders and to heart center. And if your eyes are still shut, you can open them. Continue this, inhale and exhale. And inhale, and let's keep the hands above the head. And we're going to forward fold now. So hinging from the hips, you're coming all the way down. You can have a slight micro bend in your knees and just let your head fall forward. This really, really lengthens the spine as you do this. Feel a nice stretch in through your back. Just let everything go. You can shake your head yes and no. You can take your arms, elbows in the opposite hands and just kind of go in maybe small circles. That feels really good on the back too. Make sure your knees have a little bit of a micro bend to them. And then just letting everything go again. Bend the knees and let's roll all the way up. All the way to the top. And then rolling the shoulders back. And forward. And raising them up to your ears. And pushing it down. One more time, raising it, your shoulders to your ears. And then push them down. And let's just take our head tilted forward and back. Forward, loosening up the neck and back. Getting ready to do a few warriors today. Forward and back. Come to center, turning to the right. Chin across the chest, looking over your left shoulder. Back to center. And just looking up one more time. And down. And let's just finish off by tilting the ear to the right shoulder. Right ear to right shoulder. Left arm comes up. And coming back to center. This time left shoulder to left ear to left shoulder. Right arm comes up. And coming back to center and just give it a good shake. And we'll move into some warriors. So let's take a wider stance. Your feet are going to be pointing forward, your toes. So a nice wide stance. From here, make sure you're standing up tall. Your chest is up high. We're going to take the right foot and we're going to now turn it 90 degrees. So as you turn that foot 90 degrees, make sure that your hips are still facing forward. Now, one thing you might notice is you might have bent a little bit forward, so make sure you're still nice and tall, tucking in the bum, making sure your chest is up tall. And just note that leg that you have on the right leg. It needs to be bent and over, knee over ankle, but make sure that it hasn't collapsed forward. You want to make sure it stays back so you have that space all in here through your inner thigh. Now that we have that nice firm base, let's raise our arms up, shoulder height. And then take your gaze over your right middle finger. And we are doing Warrior 2. Engaging all kinds of muscles here. Feeling a nice stretch all over. A few breaths here. Now let's take that left hand. We're going to place the left hand on your thigh. Right hand, you're flipping the hand so that your palm is up. And from here, just lean a little bit forward into where that hand is. And then bring your hand back. Don't let your knee come up. The knee has to stay bent. Now as you're up here, you can look up at your hand. If that's not something that's comfortable for you today, you can just leave your head neutral. And we're just going to stay here for a moment, exalting our warrior, taking a few breaths. And then bring it on back to warrior two. So flipping the palm over, looking over that right middle finger, making sure that you haven't let that leg collapse in. Standing tall. All right, we're going to take the right hand now. We're going to put it on your right thigh. And then the left hand can come up. And what I like to do here today is I'd like to just put some motion into this. So we're going to take the hand and we're going to make big circles with it. Just keep that hand going around. Reaching up. Couple more. Breathing in as you reach the arm up. Breathing down as you bring it down. Connecting that motion with the breath. Hand up. And down. And let's finish with an up. And then coming back up to warrior two. A few breaths here. Lower the arms and bring that foot forward. Give it a little shake. Let's just bend forward. Feeling a nice stretch in through the lower back. Walk your hands over to the right side. Hold there for a moment. Walk the hands over to the left. And coming back to center. Bend your knees and bring yourself all the way up to standing again. Roll the shoulders back. And now we'll do the other side. So we're going to take the left foot now. We're going to turn it 90 degrees. And then you're going to bend that front knee. Now remember, if your knee, it should be over top of your ankle. If you find that it's a little bit too far, just widen your stance a little bit. So knee is over your ankle. Again, hips should stay forward. That doesn't change, as if you were still standing that way. Check in with your bum. Make sure it hasn't stuck out. Your chest is still up high. You're not bending over. You're nice and tall. And check in on that left leg. Make sure it hasn't collapsed in. It needs to be open. Beautiful. All right, and from here, let's bring our arms up. Look over our left shoulder now. And looking over the middle finger on the left hand. Warrior two once again, opposite side. A few breaths here, feeling the strength. Nice. All right, let's take that right hand down, place it on your thigh, flip the left hand over so your palm up, and just lean into that a little bit there, and then raise it up. Exalting our warrior. And again, looking up at the hand, or just leaving your head wherever it feels comfortable. Make sure as you come up that you don't lose the bend in your left knee. I did. So just checking in, make sure it's still bent. Beautiful. A few more breaths. And then bring it on down. Flip the hand over, back to warrior two, looking over that middle finger on the left hand. Couple of breaths. And then let's take that left hand, place it on the thigh, your left thigh, and we're going to bring the right hand up. Reach it up. And now let's bring that movement into it. So we're just going to start circling with that right arm. Nice big circles. And again, inhaling as you bring the arm up. Exhaling as you bring it down. Couple more. And let's end. Reaching up, and then coming back to standing to warrior two again. Nice big deep breath in and out. And lower the hands. Bring the left foot forward And once again, let's forward fold all the way down again. Feeling a nice stretch in through the lower back. And then walk the hands over to the left. Stretching out the inner thigh on the right. And then walk it on over to the right. Feeling the stretch in through the inner thigh on your left leg. And coming back to center. Bend your knees and roll up very gently. Rolling the arms back and forward. And let's just bring those legs in. So we did a lot of side stretching here today. So let's finish off. I did say we were going to use a chair, but we've taken up some almost the whole 15 minutes here. So let's forget the chair and let's just get a little bit of stretch in through the front to back. So we're going to take our left leg forward and right leg's going to come back. You want to be in a lunge here. So again, your left knee is bent, knee over ankle as always, and your right foot, your right heel planted down so you feel the nice stretch in through the right leg. And from here, let's just bring our shoulder across. A little stretch in here. And then release that. Let's take a step in with that back foot. Put the weight on the back foot and bring your front toe up. And as you do that, let's bring both hands together and round the back. We're multitasking here. And then lower the arms. Let's bring the right foot forward and the left foot back. Again, keeping that back ankle planted. Bend the knee so you're in a lunge here. And let's take the left arm and bring it across, stretching out the shoulders. And then releasing that, bring the back foot in just a step or so. Put the weight in that back foot and bring your front toe up. Whew. And this time, bring your hands behind your back and let's stretch out the chest. Don't forget that foot down there, because then we're multitasking. And then release the hands, let the foot come down and step in. Let's take our right leg or left leg now, cross it over the right. Left arm comes up, right arm comes down. Nice full body stretch, stretching the fingers up and the fingers down. And while we're here, let's walk the hands down and feel the stretch in through the calf and the hamstring on the right leg. I love this stretch. And walk it back up. And release. And take your right foot now, cross it over your left. Right arm comes up and left is down. And stretch. And then bringing that right arm down, let's walk the hands down the leg. Feeling the stretch in through the left hamstring, the left calf. A little bit of balance here. And then walk it back up. And I think that's just about our time. It went by so quickly today. So let's just take a nice deep breath in through the nose as we raise our arms. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And one last time, inhale, bring the hands together. And then bringing your palms down to your chest or your heart center. And again, thank you all for joining today. I hope you enjoyed your stretch. I will be back again Tuesday and Thursday, and I believe that Lindsay will be back Monday, Wednesday, Friday next week. So look forward to seeing you. Have a great weekend. Try to stay cool, and I'll just send you off with a thought on being grateful. Grateful for the little things that we see in life every day, and especially I think grateful for our air conditioning and being able to find a place of refuge in all this heat. So thanks everybody. Namaste. Thanks guys. Have a good day.